morning, everybody, or good afternoon. Thanks for joining me in Spiritual Journey. Today, since it's the second week, we're starting the second week of January 2023. We had a good week to rest and readjust and things like that, after the holidays. So I'm going to go ahead and get a reading for each sign. I really appreciate and hope that you've enjoyed some of the content I've been putting out. Because sometimes life is hard and we just need to be reminded as well. Sometimes we know, but it's always hard to look at ourselves. So I'm trying to put out content that I have heard over the years, have learned over the years, and I wish somebody would have told me that I researched on my own and had to learn the hard way. So I hope that helps you. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into our message. I'm going to use these Law of Attraction cards. And we're going to get a message to see if what you're trying to manifest, possibly, what could be off course a little bit, what energy you're blocking, what chakras you're blocking, whatever. So we're going to go ahead and see which one comes up for that, as well as we're going to get one of these Nature Speak Oracle. And these chakra cards, they're called chakra cards for belief change, to see if possibly one of your chakras might be needing some work. And we are going to get some daily healing cards, and of course we are going to get some tarot, and I'm going to be using Radley Valentine. It's called the Guardian Angel cards for the tarot. So let's go ahead and start and get into this message, okay? So just let me pause this for a second, and then we're going to go ahead and get into each sign. Pisces, welcome to In Spiritual Journey. We are going to see where you might be blocked subconsciously to manifest something. So, we all want to manifest something in our life, right? Whether it's wealth, fame, relationship, whatever it is that you want to manifest. What are you subconsciously blocking to bring that in? So we're going to go ahead and start with the Law of Attraction cards and see what comes up for you. So universe and spirit, please bring out the reason that Pisces is blocking their manifestation subconsciously. So we have believe. So believe, it says, I believe that each check I write brings money back to me tenfold. So it's some kind of belief system that you have around money. So you might feel like, you're not deserving of it, or money is bad, or whatever. Whatever our thought process is about money is what's reflected out into the universe. So you have to have some kind of belief system. I think I explained this on somebody else's too about money. I don't know if you've ever heard the story with Jim Carrey where he wrote that check for $10 million and he kept it in his wallet until he ended up getting it with Dumb and Dumber. So, we have to have a positive outlook. It's paper, right? It brings us freedom. But if you start having it's hard to get, money doesn't grow on trees, whatever you were brought up in, maybe you lived in lack when you were a kid, this is your belief system on money. And that's a good affirmation to say for a while until you get your mind straight about money, your belief about money. And it says, I believe that each check I write brings money back to me tenfold. So realizing that money you put out is going to come back to you tenfold. On the top, we have flow. So it's kind of going with the flow. And then on the bottom, we have trust. Yeah, so you have to trust in that. You have to believe that you are worthy of your abundance, okay? So let's go ahead and everybody's deserving of abundance, right? So let's go ahead and see what this Nature Speaks Oracle says. Get a little more clarification. I wanted to get stuck there. Okay, so now we have Gardenia, emotional protection. So this could be how you're feeling. Your emotions, they might be all scattered and all over the place. You might get really emotional, critical about yourself, maybe things from your past. So this is getting your control over your emotions and knowing that you are emotionally protected, okay? We have Redwood on the bottom, ancient teachings. So this could have been something, again, like from your past. Your ancestry along the bloodline and how they were taught about money, or they always had to struggle for money or things like that. So we are going to go ahead and get a chakra card and see where you might be blocked, which chakra might be blocked. This one keeps popping out. So, forgiveness. You have to give something forgiveness here. Whatever you're holding on to, it just causes poison within you. Bitterness, resentment, anything like that, fear. It's time to let that go and forgive. This is more for you than others. And this is your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is the in-between chakra of the 7. So it's in between the 3D and the 5D. It's opening up that space for your higher dimension. And it says, I'm so sorry. My throat chakra's messed up. So it says, I forgive myself for my imperfections, do my best, and find contentment with that. I am good enough. I recognize my hurts and nurture my inner child with all that she or he needs. I forgive others for their preconceptions, judgments, and behaviors. Trust in me, we will all are doing our best with the current levels of awareness and patterning. I forgive. So this looks like forgiveness from someone that might have told you would never amount to anything or something like that, or you'd never be successful. This is also forgiveness for yourself, for, beating yourself down, not being there for yourself, things like that. So heart chakra, you could eat green foods, use green essential oils, and like spearmint, eucalyptus. You could carry green crystals around, things like that. You could even wear green. And there's also Reiki healing online, or, go to a Reiki coach to help you through. So let's get a couple more. We have the sacral chakra, Svadhisthana. Be still and connect with all your senses. Tap into the deep ocean of restored within you and play with your sensuality. Explore and indulge in life's pleasures. Go ahead, follow your creative impulses. You are a magnificent creation. So something about following your creation. So you might have a good idea and maybe you're thinking, that's not going to work. I don't know what I'm doing, things like that. So that's tapping in and trusting that you are a creative being and being proud of that creation and putting it out there to the world. You have something to share here. So again, with the sacral chakra, it's orange essential oils, foods, colors. And one more. Now we have the third eye. So the third eye is psychic awareness. So you could have some psychic abilities there that you are not tapping into. You might not be trusting your intuition, but this is what it says. I open my third eye and allow visions of higher wisdom to be received and trusted. I see clearly that which comes through my subtle senses to assist the alignment of my will with the divine will. My psychic awareness is sacred, aligned with only the highest good for myself, others, and the planet. I am psychic. So I feel like you are getting messages, visions maybe, dreams, but you're not listening to them. And it's trying to guide you in that direction, okay? There's something called tapping that you might want to do and tap on your third eye and say like some affirmations, maybe that one about belief. That might help as well. So about the money situation. So let's go ahead and get a couple tarot for you. What is coming up for Pisces, please? We have healer of action. Successful completion. Lovely. And 10 of action. So a lot of fire, passion, energy. So this is something about following your passion here. The healer of action is the Queen of Wands. So again, being confident. Not caring what other people think, believing in yourself, going out there and do it, being in that leader. And this says this is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to. So you really have to have that clear mindset and believe in yourself, okay? And stop beating yourself down. We have successful completion. This is the world, and it says it's a time for incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. So some of you, I feel like you have put something out there, and maybe you were criticized for it or said it would never amount to anything, and maybe then you backed off because you were afraid to put more out there. But it's saying, let that go. This is something that you've accomplished, and you should be proud of that, okay? And then we have the 10 of action, which is the 10 of wands, which is you're burdened by this. This is a burden. So you're working too hard. So this is like really feeling that energy of like just carrying that burden of the world. And this is letting that go. You have to release that burden, whether it's the belief of money, what people say about you, the belief system of yourself. You need to let that go because it's just weighing you down. and it's keeping you from manifesting. So let's go ahead and close this message off with a daily healing card. Okay. So we have this one, and it says, trust in divine order, you're being helped. So there's a lot of help on your plate here. They're trying to guide you. They're trying to push you to that belief system of your abundance, that you're worthy of it, that whatever everybody else says is just trying to hold you down and be a burden, and to move forward so you can accomplish this dream that you have, or this creative project, or whatever it is. So that is your message, Pisces. Thanks so much for watching. I wish you the best. Take care.